Welcome to this live score audio commentary. This is not an official product of this competition.
Hand, it's hit fingertips, and he'll have a red face here. Senna Lemons if Manchester City score from this corner, from the far side, in swinging from Foden, left-footed. He's got a lot on it. It's a good one though. Oh, and they nearly did score. It's cleared off the line. Well, closest Manchester City have come from a corner they should never have had. City have now gone all the way back to Donnarumma, but Manchester United survive. And suddenly, for the first time, Phil Foden delivers a really, really good set piece. He's had a couple of goes from this near side and hasn't even managed to beat the first man. On this occasion, he got a lot of height on that ball, looped it towards the far post, and I think it was Ake arriving at the far post, just headed across the 6-yard area. Header came in, couldn't quite see which City player it was that connected, and United clearing it off the line. Loop ball out towards his near side, and Doku again in space. Across comes Dallo once more, level with the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. Goes in field to Ake. They've got plenty of blue shirts inside the penalty area here, Manchester City, but they've gone all the way back to Max Alli. Now Rodri on it goes to Bernardo Silva, pokes it first time out towards his near side again, in Doku, left hand side of the penalty area, infield to Ake. There's the cross from Ake, not a great one, and Manchester United can clear it. City will come again though, because United can't clear their lines at the moment. Will it fall for Semenyo right inside of the penalty area? Back to goal, indeed it does. Goes back to Ali, now square to Rodri. Rodri 35 yards from goal, just to right of centre. Goes back out towards that far side. Now it's Semenyo. He's level with the edge of the penalty. Across comes Dorgu for Manchester United. Infield it goes to Rodri. Rodri back again towards the edge of the penalty. Foden trying to get it through. He gets a second bite of the cherry. Phil Foden. It's crowded out by Manchester United players. Has to go back outside the penalty area to retain possession to Semenyo. Now Rodri. Rodri digs one out. Not a great one by him. And Manchester United can clear. And they've gone down the centre long from Mbeumo. And Mbeumo's going to chase, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's not going to get there because Max Alli is there to touch it back to Donnarumma. Out it goes to Ake. 7 minutes to half time here at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. Doku again down this near side. He's seen as much of the ball as anybody, isn't he, the Belgian, down this near side. I haven't seen a replay yet of that header that was cleared off the line actually for Manchester City, following that corner over on the far side from Phil Foden. As City continue to probe, out to Semenyo it goes. Semenyo hasn't once looked to take on Luke Shaw, and again he just plays the easy pass in field. Now out towards the inside left position, and Nathan Ake. Doku to his left, finds Foden back to goal just outside the D, goes back to Rodri. Rodri out towards the inside right position now, and Rico Lewis Semenyo first time ball, then knocked back by Bernardo Silva again. And City camped inside the Manchester United half, looking to find a way through before half time. Ake now. Ake, edge of the penalty area, plays it across the 18-yard line to Foden. Foden lays it back to Rodri, out to Semenyo. Semenyo's going to get the ball. It's a left-footed shot to the keeper's right-hand side, well wide of the right-hand post at the moment. I think he could have done better there, Semenyo, actually. Just for a second, just opened up for him. Laid off. And takes one touch, and then left-footed, tries to curl it low towards the goalkeeper's left-hand side. Looking to replay that opportunity for City some moments ago. It was Max Alli with the header, and it was cleared off the line by Diogo Dallo, I think. Just looking at a replay of it. Indeed it was. Right-footed clearance from Dallo on the line. Didn't have a lot on it, to be fair, the header, and I think it looks as if Lamens was going to get across anyway before Diogo Dallo would connect it. Goal kick then for Manchester United following that shot from Semenyo. It's going to go long right-footed. 5 minutes to half-time, and nothing to choose between the red and white sides of Manchester. Dallo is going to pick the ball up for Manchester United down this near side on the halfway line. Infield it goes to Casemiro. First touch a little bit heavy, but there's no Manchester City player there to take the ball off him. Now it's Kobbie Mainoo. Back it goes to Dallo. First time ball infield to Harry Maguire. Goes square to Martinez. Martinez is going to go long down the centre, and Bruno Fernandes, surely he's offside. Bruno Fernandes is in for Manchester United, goes round the goalkeeper. He's taken it too wide, is he? He puts it in! And Manchester United have the lead, and I'm not sure that the offside flag will help Manchester City this time. Yes, it will. The offside flag is up, and Bruno Fernandes, who'd raced behind that goal to celebrate with the fans, is pulled back, and I think, again, for the second time in the first half, the offside flag is going to come to the rescue of Manchester City. Let's have a look at a replay of this one. Yeah, it's very, very close. I'll tell you what, it's very tight, but I think he is just offside. It's Ake. He's literally with Ake. He brings it down.
He walks back another 5 or 10 yards and then decides to put the flag up. Why on earth did he do that? I just don't understand it.
No, I certainly don't understand myself. I think Bruno Fernandes has done the right thing there. He's made sure he's scored. He's then looked towards the linesman and then wheeled away in celebration. Of course, the linesman eventually raising his flag. We're just looking at the pictures now, and, well, if you're going off the hand of Ake, well, he might be onside, but I don't think they do. It's usually the shoulder.
It's got to be something that you can score with, and yeah, I think the linesman has ultimately got the right decision, but it's just taken way too long for it to be confirmed.
Yeah, and again, it's essentially his entire body that's offside. I think it's actually, I think that one was a little quicker than the initial one.
Yeah.
So fair play. They are speeding it up at Old Trafford as Donnarumma clears the ball high and wide, looking for Doku, but finds Diogo Dalot instead. As Kusanov brings the ball down, looks to carry it along the back line, and then Elaine back towards Rodri, who clears it into the feet of Casemiro. Haaland gets his 5th touch on the ball as Maguire dispossesses him. Fernandes back to Casemiro, and then Mainu. Fernandes, this is good passing play from Manchester United, keeping hold of possession. Of course, that's the best way to keep Manchester City from attacking you, is not letting them have the ball. As Mainu eventually breaks free out towards the left-hand side. Luke Shaw carrying it forward, ball in towards the box, finds Mbeumo, takes a touch but hooked away by Kusanov. And I have to say, he's had his critics, has Kusanov, but in this game, I think no one can doubt what he's done.
No, he's done really well, and last couple of games actually stepped in when they've needed to at centre-half as Dalot bursts through the middle, and again Kusanov gets a foot in. I mean, on this occasion, of course, with Max Elaine playing there, the youngster, he is the more senior figure, Kusanov, and he's certainly stood up when City have needed him to, and they have on a few occasions today, because United still look dangerous when they get numbers forward.
It certainly has been a tantalising game, back and forth. You certainly wouldn't want to bet on who scores first. It wouldn't be a sure thing, as you'd have thought. Manchester City always going to be the favourites in that retrospect, but I think it's a tip of the hat either way it goes. As Kusanov carries it forward, now to the left, finds a lane. A minute and a half left of the first 45. Max Elaine has played it back towards Donnarumma, and he receives complaints, but he raises his arms as to say, there's nowhere else for me to play the ball. He gets it back from the Italian goalkeeper, then plays it in towards Bernardo Silva. Back towards Rodri. Looked like he was going to pop a shot, but instead finds Foden on the edge of the penalty area now. Plays it back towards Kusanov. There's no real urgency from Guardiola's side. I don't think there has to be necessarily, but you certainly would like to see them trying to go forward and trying to get that goal almost in a direct manner. Of course, that's not what Guardiola's side does. Like these short passes and find routes to goal that no one else can see. As Elaine plays the ball along the edge of the penalty area again. Up towards the right-hand side as Kusanov finds Semenyo. Back towards Rodri. And he's pressed by Bruno Fernandes, but it's been almost a minute now of just pure Manchester City possession. No real strides towards goal, and for all of that, they're almost closer to their own than they are